may not be suitable. Viewer discretion is advised. Hey, what's going on, guys? Patriot Prime here once again with another live stream TFCON recap. We figured it would be fun tonight to remember those hot times at TFCON, and we're trying to get Antonio. This is the gentleman who the chip affected. We're trying to get him in the stream right now. He's having a hard time connecting. I got his devices not connected message here. As soon as he pops in, we'll get him on the stream. But with me right now, I have Gano, who we met at TFCON. So we became friends at the con, and I thought it'd be cool to get him to hop in as a fan's perspective of TFCON. And of course, we've got Fire Talks, who I think was the second person that went out the challenge at night.
I was not the first.
You're not the first. You're not the first. That's right. We should have a couple of the other guys hop on here momentarily. I think allergies and the fact the weather has drastically changed is starting to affect everybody. So how's everybody doing tonight in the chat? Who do we got? We got Elites, Cyber Crush, Burnt, My Little Pony fan, Jason. Let me get this one. Astro Gamma. Where'd it go? Astro Gamma Shot. I like that name. Dark Man. You guys will talk about this for a long time, huh? Yes. Yes, we will. At least until the next time. Hey, man, you want in on this? True Star Screamer? We get your 2 cents.
Not fun.
It's definitely not a mistake I will ever make again.
That was my second one for that year. Of course, Bert eats them like nothing.
Maybe if I ate spicy stuff regularly, I could.
Well, didn't he say he like regularly eats habaneros? Like
all Bert's
in the last
nothing, man. I gift him when we meet. I gift him hot sauces. So, let me see if I can get True Star Screamer in here. He was another member of the challenge.
Need another milk run.
Oh, you guys will like what I've got reviewing now, what I do with it. I just finished the alt mode section and intro of this guy. This is a fun little transformer.
That thing is so cool.
And mine's a lot more powerful than Bert's.
Is Bert's vintage and yours is like a newer KO?
Mine's one of those high quality KOs, and
right.
It's the same one Bert bought. It's his fault that I have that.
Yeah, usually the way you tell if Browning's a KO, it usually has the con badge on the side.
And if it's in good shape.
Yeah, that too. I mean, the box that the KO like comes in, I mean, that's awesome. Like, it looks like a third-party figure, you know?
It's funny how much that box does not look like the figure in that box, though.
Yeah.
He's got all those cool angles and everything. And
yeah.
I keep losing.
Looks like a current generation figure.
Well, Antonio's still trying to hop in. I don't know what's.
Did you grab the Browning at TFCon? Did you say that?
No.
I
was holding off on getting it because I was going to buy it before TFCon, and I'm like, okay.
Yeah, that's how I was with this thing. But I got it at TFCon, but I had planned on buying it. But this thing goes like in and out of stock on like Transformer Land and TF Source all the time. And like the way I got this at TFCon is just ridiculous anyway. Once everybody comes on, I'm actually going to hope to tell the story. Because it's kind of crazy how I ended up getting it in the first place.
Did you have the early access? Were you able to hop in real quick?
Yeah, I was in like the first like 15 minutes, the door opened, so I was in there pretty quick getting started buying stuff.
Oh, nice. That's how Hoist was able to go in. He snagged me one of these, and I really like this figure. This was so much better than I thought. And
yeah, I watched your review on it.
He was a real pain in the butt to transform at first. Of course, I'm not a big third-party guy, so getting used to all those intricate transformation details, that was tough. But
yeah, that's how I am too. I'm pretty like mellow on the whole third party thing. I don't really touch it that much. The only thing I really done is the fans project. That's really the only stuff I've picked up.
Well, the first one I got, well, I guess the big third party one, I had to get that double evil because that was one way to get an Overlord, and that figure was amazing. I love that thing. And then, of course, I think this time it was all mostly third parties. And that's a Magic Square, right?
Yeah, I think this one's the Magic Square one.
I really wanted that rung figure that they had, but I completely missed the boat on it. By the time I got around to where I was like, okay, now I got to go find the table they're selling it at, it was completely gone. That thing went so quick.
How many were there?
I don't know how many.
I don't remember.
I want to say by the time I got in, which I was way back in the line, by the time I got in, I then couldn't find where I was supposed to go to get it, and we were wandering around, and we actually stopped and bought something else somewhere else, and then when I finally found where it was, and I bought the one that I got, I think they only had probably like 8 left.
Yeah, that's kind of how I was, except they didn't have any when I got around.
Extra Zero says they had 500. Now, I knew there were 500 of these. I didn't realize there were 500 of the rungs, too.
I don't know how they had 500 of the rungs, but I mean, it's possible.
What's up, buddy?
What's up? Sorry, had some hardware issues.
No, that's fine. It wouldn't be one of these streams if it wasn't for hardware issues.
Yeah, of course.
I think it was the last stream I was on. Somebody messaged me, and I used my phone as my webcam. And as soon as I hit reply to a message, I killed everything.
Like murdered the whole stream.
Yeah. We're trying to get Antonio in. I think he just has his cell phone, and he can't figure out how to do the StreamYard.
Yeah, we're working on
technical difficulties. We've been talking to him all week. He's been looking forward to hopping on so he can give his story to you guys.
That poor guy.
Now, Extra Zero right here, this is the guy that ate the chip just like he was eating ice.
Oh, dear God. I said it on Monday. I said it on our show. That guy has a stomach of a freaking
He looks over at him and goes, that's a little hot. Okay.
I went back and watched the video just to watch him throughout the whole thing.
Just watching everybody else watch these mere mortals. Gotcha. Understand. We'll get you.
What's up, Mike?
Hello, Michael. I was sitting there talking to the guys. Have you gone through everything that you've bought at TFCON already?
Yeah, well, sort of. I mean, I bought all the Arch Core stuff. That was my big thing. And right now, I think I told you when I was on your show last week, my basement currently is being refinished because we had some flooding in there.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you told me about that.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
Elites with the super chat. Thank you, Elites. Here, surprise me and don't blame me, Nick. What shall we give
God.
a man?
Oh, no.
I'm too sexy for my shirt. Too sexy for my shirt. So sexy it hurts.
See, he's never been on one of these streams where I'm actually using him as a reward. All right, Firetox, he's working on it now. Oh, that's you, Firetox. I'm reading your own private message.
Oh. Yeah, no, they're working on trying to get it set up for him. He's having difficulties with the permissions on the app.
Oh. Usually, I didn't think StreamYard was much as an app. You can just open it up with like Google Chrome, can't you?
Yeah, I know you
hear
can
you
do
anymore.
it on the browser because, well, I've got my laptop, but I didn't have to install any extensions or anything like I had to do with Zoom.
Yeah, I think his
He just
Android
turns the stream on just in time to catch Bert.
Oh, I feel bad for anybody who had to do that.
Oh, don't feel bad. I have a special Christmas Bert once everything starts going.
Probably thought that was like a prank stream or something.
He must be flipping his camera around. All right, so I guess what's the other thing? I just got the Arc. I got the Arc Monday. Oh, there he is. There he was. He's vertical, maybe. Nope, there he is. Did I kick you?
Not quite. I think like, all of a sudden everything froze and I lost all the audio.
Gotcha. It's a good old West Virginia internet.
Doesn't work
Oh,
well
here
with my
we
North
go.
Carolina internet.
Here's these stories coming in. I was coming down the escalator and saw you guys sitting around. It reminded me about the One Chip Challenge. So I just activated Reflector and started recording. Now, this is the gentleman who was standing behind me, and he's filming. And then when Antonio dropped, you see him just go.
That guy, by the way, he runs, as I think I mentioned before, the best, one of the best Facebook news sites for third-party toys.
Really?
Yes.
What is it? Now that I'm cracking my third-party
I think
cherry.
it's just third-party toys.
Okay.
He's just he curates just an amazing amount of news. I actually go to him more than I go to Dame Chalk for news right now.
Oh, nice. Let's see. Yeah, follow up with Third Party Unlimited. There it is.
Yep,
We're going to follow
you,
that then because I'm really starting to get into this third party. I absolutely love that Nuclear Commander Optimus Prime you sent me an image of the other day.
Oh,
that one Kato has, it's the Optimus Prime with the giant nuclear missile based on the G.I. Joe Rolling Thunder. And I was joking around saying I would get one of those if it came in desert collars, And by God, there's one in desert collars now. I don't know when it's coming out. What's this? I'm newly subbed to you, Patriot. Also, thank you for your service. God bless you, sir. Hooah! Thank you very much. Let's see. I'm going to give you... I think that he's brand new. Let's give him Soundwave.
Ravage, eject.
I don't want to hit the new people with the Burt just yet. Just yet. Yeah, you got to ease those Burts in.
He's into it. Yeah.
Speaking of Burt, he posted on his page. It was like, you know how you post those YouTube photos now? You can do that. He posted this third party Optimus Prime. It had it was like kind of on like a glider kind of thing, like kind of like a hoverboard thing, and then he posted another one. He had two of them, and it looked kind of like God Jinrai, but it was in the movie
style. Oh, that's something
he
bought at TFCON.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out what that was because I'm really into that because like I like the movies, like that's one of my main points of collecting, so. I really liked that movie version that he had. I was wondering what it was.
I don't think he's reviewed that yet, but that was one of his just random pickups. He just was looking. He was on this shelf, looked up, and there it was, and he was just like, it was like lightning fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
it's the Power Master Prime from Power of the Primes, but it comes with the God Bomber trailer, and the God Bomber trailer can turn into like a space surfboard jet or something.
I remember we were standing there over at Chosen Prime's booth, and he grabbed something off the shelf, but I couldn't remember what it was.
Oh, he was grabbing all kinds of stuff at Chosen Prime. And the last thing he got, he was sitting there telling me, man, I can't spend any more money. And that Chosen Prime says, well, I can take $20 off of this. And Bert's like, oh.
I think that was when we were standing there.
Yeah, you were with us.
Yeah. Because that was actually when I was looking for this Bumblebee. Because I had already picked up most of the stuff, and I saw it in the case, so I was like, okay, they still have to have this. So I go over to one of the guys, and he was like, yeah, let me go check in the drawers real quick, see if we got some. He said they had a full crate of them. He comes back with his head hanging, and he's like, some guy came in this morning and bought all 25 of these Masterpiece Bumblebees we had, and I was like,
Jesus,
wow.
Well, like, what purpose do you have to buy 25 Masterpiece movie Bumblebees?
Because he went right downstairs, went in the lobby, was taking pictures, and went on eBay.
There was some scalping involved, no question. So this guy from Chosen Prime was a legend and gave me the display model of this figure.
Oh, nice.
Oh, yeah, for $100.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw this.
Bought their Transmetal 2 Megatron figure. It was the Legends class one. Because, my GPS one's never going to be transformed ever again. Right. But I just did not like the face sculpt on that guy. It looked like he was shitting his pants or something.
Yeah, I've heard so many mixed reviews on that.
Yeah, it's. I've heard it's not great. I watched Jobby's review on that, and he did not care for it at all.
So I got that big, massive jet Megatron. I keep looking for it. I forgot where I put him. Oh yeah, this pilot figure.
I was gonna say, if you have been dodging third party all these years, it's getting into third party when you buy that first figure. It's kind of like getting into high end import figures. You know, like I collect my Marvel Legends, my lovely $20 Marvel Legends. But the first time you spend $60 on a 6-inch figure, you're like, what am I doing? Next thing you know, like 2 months later, oh yeah, I'll pre-order that one, pre-order that one, pre-order
That's
that one.
it's kind of like the
Yeah.
figure arts scene,
That's
right?
exactly
I mean,
what I'm talking
you go
about.
from like Dragon Stars for like I collect the Dragon Ball figures, but so you go from like Dragon Stars right now to the figure arts. You know, that's like the most apt comparison I can make to that.
I did, Michael. He's sitting over there. I've taken him out of the box a couple times. Lovely robot mode. The robot mode is amazing. I cannot get that thing transformed. I get pissed off halfway through it, transform back to robot mode, put him in the box. I'm like, get it together.
That's
I'll
probably
review him
third
later
party's
on.
biggest problem is the overcomplicated engineering.
Especially when you're a Hasbro guy. I've been a Hasbro guy since '84.
It's
Then
like,
you get something
Yeah.
like this where you're afraid, and I don't want to break my $300 figure.
Right, exactly. Like I see all these, like I met all these people and I was going around like, because I'm starting to want to get into third party because I see all this great stuff that they're coming out with, and like most of the answers I got from people that like collected third party was fans toys, and I saw this, I keep seeing this. The main thing I've got that's kind of a thing that I'm like, I'm not sure about fans toys. I keep seeing this, the RC figure they did, the Fans Toys Rouge. I don't know how I feel about that figure at all. Like
if
I
you
know
want
what
to
you're
back
get,
talking about.
kibble.
if you want to ease into third party, Mastermind Creations is probably the consistently best one to go with. Yeah, just
Yeah,
like what Michael Rogers
that-
is saying right here. The engineering is complex but not intimidating. The materials do not feel like they're going to snap out from underneath you. They look satisfying. I mean, you get something that's stylized. Like I love the MMC Predacons. Abso-freaking-lutely. They look good individually. They look good combined into Predaking. Any MMC you really can't go wrong with.
I would say that Perfect Effect and Iron Factor are the three companies that have really been piquing like my interest in third party. Like
Iron Factory's
everything I've seen
solid.
from them, like from those companies, I really enjoy.
Now
It
this
really depends
one,
on the scale that you want to play with too. I mean, Iron Factory is its own niche. They have their own stylized thing. They're all scaled to each other. They have a really, really good Bruticus, and awesome. And it's only like that tall when combined.
Yeah, I'm in serious need of a Bruticus for my collection because like that's my favorite Decepticon combiner.
The Zeta one if you want to keep it combined, the Zeta one is good, but I'm personally 110% enamored with the Mastermind Creation ones because it's complete perfect transformation.
Are
So
they
the
doing
hands-
that G2 one that Boris was
Mhm.
showing off at A3U? Is that
Mhm.
them?
That's
Okay.
that's them.
Yeah, I really like that. I'm gonna have to probably go for that.
what was the one I got? The Magic Square Menosaur. That was pretty cool.
Yeah,
My God, that trailer.
I saw a lot of people carrying those around. Like those things sold like crazy.
I got him. Where is it? Here he is. I got him put together. If I can get him without dropping everything. But very, very cartoon accurate.
That's good.
And I love
yeah.
how you can do the arms different and actually separate the cars at the waist to give them, elbow bends.
And I'm glad they got the cars as like the calves on the legs, like
Yeah.
instead of up front. Like I mean, the Combiner Wars one, they kind of dropped the ball on because if you do that, it takes the leg articulation away. You know.
That figure was just like plastic dog shit. And I'm a
Yeah.
huge Menosaur fan. And when I got that thing, I was like, okay, Motormaster's a cab. I can live with that. He looks cool. Then he got drag strip, and you start putting these things together. I'm like, what the hell is this?
Yeah, I mean, their first like mistake was like, I mean, the only I think molds that they had that was specifically made for Minosaur was like drag strip and just I guess pieces of that Motor Master mold because they shared engineering like with Optimus, with the Optimus Maximus combiner. So I guess that was part of the problem with how it turned out because it shared too much engineering, I guess.
I mean, let's be honest though, all the Combiner Wars combiners kind of suck.
Yeah.
I will fight you on Abominus.
Yeah, I will too. That's a good one.
I will hang with
combined because I don't like the way it looks combined.
I will hang with Bruticus also. If they had changed Onslaught up a little bit more, I would be completely on board with it.
I was gonna say, and the Protective and Defensor was actually really well done for them.
Oh yeah.
And Superion. Yeah. So Abominus, Superion was pretty good too.
The only two combiners I completed from Combiner Wars was Superion and Bruticus, but I got rid of them.
Got them all except for the Seacons because I was not paying that much for those Seacons.
Yeah, no kid. I didn't get the Seacons nor Computron.
I did actually. I did just remember this. I still have my Lyokaiser, my Entertainment Earth exclusive, still in the box.
Yeah, them little tiny
These
feet.
tiny ass feet kill me.
Well, did you get the? There was some Perfect Effect made some add-on
they
kits
came out with add-ons. Yeah.
I don't buy other people's add-ons.
It was like.
Yeah, wait a minute, Firetox. Can't you make feet?
Yeah.
You make this stuff. Make him some feet.
I know.
Like, and the weird thing was like the Perfect Effect add-ons were just like the hands and feet that came with the Hasbro Computron. So I was like, why can't you just do that to begin with? You could have just gave us those hands and feet to begin with.
Okay, I'm gonna warn you right now. Every time you run, I'm figuring out. Every time you run one of these GIFs or whatever, that kills all my audio, and that's why I have to reload for some reason.
Oh man, sorry.
I'm just letting you know. I'm gonna.
Every time somebody pays you, you're gonna have to kick him off the street.
We'll do a quick one. Maybe it won't affect anything. You're still here.
They let you stay for that one.
My nipples kept you say, "Oh, he died." Oh, that's funny, but it's not.
That's horrible.
That's pretty bad. That's pretty bad.
That's so sad. This is definitely derailed. We were supposed to have. Oh, there's Rodimus.
Hey now.
Welcome to the party, pal.
Sorry it took so long.
I was just saying how bad it's derailed because we can't get poor Antonio in here.
Oh, yeah. I was trying to I had to take care of a few things, and then hopefully if my wife gets home, she got hurt. She hurt herself earlier today, so if she if need be, I might need to bounce out and help her.
Well, I'm not going to keep this too long because it's early because I usually do these at 10, so I still got a kid to get in bed and all that.
I gotta put a little one to bed soon in a minute.
Yeah, so we were just kind of hoping to hop in and talk to Antonio real quick, but we got Gannon with us today. True Star Screamer's here. Gannon, you remember him, don't you, Rodimus? He was talking to us in the lobby.
Yeah, he was the guy we called out in the during the panel.
That, and we had a really long conversation with just gathered a crowd of people down the lobby.
That was a lot of fun.
I was up till 2 that night after because I was racing around that lobby just talking to random people.
I think around 1:30. I think I was I'm tired. I want to go to bed. I gotta wake up in the morning.
Well, that's how Bert was. We were sitting there talking, looking through our stuff, going over our chats and messages, and all of a sudden he's like, "It's 1 o'clock. I've been up since 4. Why am I not tired?" He turned off the lights and he was gone.
Oh wow!
Oh, here,
that's
buddy.
probably what it is.
Talk about this. This was awesome.
So yeah, I was really surprised because I came yesterday morning. They released the season 4 of Cyberverse. It's going to be in 2 parts. Actually, it's 4 episodes smashed together into one special, and 4 more episodes smashed together into another special. And then what's it called? So the first part is on YouTube now. So I watched it yesterday morning, and I thought nothing of it. I was like, okay, it's probably kind of cool. I'm gonna need to review it. But then I get home from church last night, and I'm looking at my Twitter, and like it's blowing up like crazy. I'm like, what's going on? What is going on? Right? So I look at my notifications, and apparently in Cyberverse, they name dropped me. They name dropped me. They name dropped Common and Cam, Sue Adams, Jillian Jones, Kay and Carlisle, and I think the other person's name, Ultra Primal, and I think the other one was Dragon's Keeper.
Yeah, that's it.
1600 or something like that. I don't know who that is, but it said, "Thanks for the review. We love you guys." And it's written in Cybertronian, but it's like they actually have it like on a panel. So basically, yeah, and Thu is basically his Mech Adam. Like that's who his reference point of. But so yeah, I'm pretty much immortalized now in Transformers. You know, like my name is actually written in Cybertronian.
Too cool. I mean,
Yeah, we were in the Discord this morning, and it just blew up. Like I literally was getting up for church, and I just checked my phone, and it was just going like nuts. That everybody had been like, because they're acknowledging the community, like the big names in the community now. You know.
Yeah. All right,
What
thank you for the $2 and Starscream. Sorry.
Oh, here we go.
What can we do? Let's do this brand new one. I was going to save it for Christmas, but people need to see this.
I want a basketball and a pony and a train set and a race car. I love you, Santa.
And that was at the lobby at TFCON. I mean, we don't care. And there it kicked him. Oh, there's Antonio again. He cannot connect. Man. He must have a Nokia flip phone.
Don't know. Oh, I gotta get the
slow as hell, but can withstand just about anything.
Yep. We used to carry those in the rack with us for secondary weapons.
You're going to throw a brick at somebody.
Oh, there he is. I'm not used to having all these people that can appear in my StreamYard now. You were down at the bottom. I had to scroll down to find you again.
It's okay.
Are you paying for the service?
Yeah, I finally decided what the heck, let's invest in it, because I think it was last week we had so many people wanting to hop on, and we were only limited to 6. But I can do 10 now.
Oh,
hey, now, I didn't play a Bert that time. He just left us.
I had was gonna say there's something another thing happened to me in the dealer room. I was trying to gather up like most of the Masterpiece movie Transformers, and I headed over to this one in the corner. This guy was selling like crazy, like in package, like just grails, like that people would like just want, like common kind of stuff that had been on the shelves like before, but like he had that like that yellow RID Optimus Prime that's like female, you know, and he had stuff like that.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he so I go over there, and he's got the Masterpiece Ironhide, and I bought that, and it came with that DNA design upgrade kit, and he looks at me and says, "Hey, you see that Megatron over there? It's yours for $60." I was like, that's like the most expensive figure in the line, like for the Masterpiece movie figures. I basically walked away with it for practically nothing.
Now, which Megatron was this?
It's the movie one, Masterpiece one. Hold on a sec. I'll be right back.
Okay. Oh, Masterpiece. I'm sitting there thinking of Studio Series. See?
That's what I was just thinking too. Then I realized, yeah, I've got all those Studio Series ones there in like a bag under my desk.
I have Slag over there and Wreck-Gar still in the box. I got to open them. I got 2 more Scourge figures over there, plus the 3 loose on the shelf. So I'm like, I have 5 Scourges.
I gotta see what's going on with my order, because I still haven't gotten a single sweep either.
My Shark
Glass Megatron coming tomorrow.
This guy.
Oh, he's shiny.
Yeah. He's like, there's just a whole like plate of this, and like when you transform it, you see it. It's pretty prominent. There's just like a whole piece in the chest plate that's all die cast. Yeah, like it's got some heft to it.
Okay. Wow.
Excuse me.
Excuse you.
What did you have a chip?
Never
Of course,
again.
it
You know
holds
what?
the two-piece
These
jazz.
These people here tonight came for chip stories. And Fire Talks, you have the best
All
chip
right.
story other than Antonio, who is laying on the floor behind us dying. And he's cool. He's trying to get in here. But please tell the 39 people now watching your Paqui One Chip Challenge story, because this is hilarious.
We will recap this from the video I did about my entire TFCON journey. I think there's like a 20-minute segment of me talking about this. So we'll shave it a little bit, but not much. So my version of events. So me and my daughter are sitting at the bar. We're eating our lunch. We'd gotten some pretzels with beer cheese dip, and I got a pizza, and she got a burger, and we were getting drinks, and we were talking about getting a milkshake. Then my phone goes off, and it says, "We're doing the chip." And I look over, and I see,
Oh boy.
I see Patriot Prime and Bert the Stormtrooper, and they're making a little video announcing everything, and I'm sitting at the bar just going, "Oh shit! I just ate an entire," and I mean, I ate the whole pizza. I ate 2/3 of an entire pizza.
Oh.
And I'm
those
like,
pizzas were garbage though, and they were cheap and they were small.
Yeah.
they weren't. That's the good thing. It wasn't like a Papa John's. Like, it wasn't a big.
Well, wasn't the hotel food in general like pretty expensive? Like,
Yeah, but I didn't feel like.
Yes, it was.
I only left the hotel once, and that was to go have dinner with them Friday night. Saturday and Sunday, we never left the hotel. We just.
I went to this pub down the street for supper, and then for lunch I
Pickles?
just went to Subway. No, it's the one that's like a few blocks down from like the convention center that they had the Comic-Con in. It's like
Okay.
it's ale house kind of place, I think. That's what it's called, something like that. But I had pretty good food there.
Yeah, I've been shot at in Baltimore. I wasn't leaving the hotel.
Oh boy.
I figured I was just going to stay in the hotel. So
That's the reason I
we-
transferred colleges.
I have a bad Baltimore story I could tell you, but
everyone does.
I am thinking that was my first trip to Baltimore. I thought it was my second, but I've been to Boston before, not Baltimore. So I ate at Uno's. It sucked. Yeah, Uno's isn't what it used to be. Nothing's what it used to be. So anyway, back to your story, Fire.
All right, so we finish up our lunch, our dinner actually. It was like 6 o'clock, and we walk over to meet up with you guys. Which that's when the videos when you see me show up. And I had told Riley to stay off camera, which then she didn't listen, but whatever.
No, she was dead center.
Yeah, I know. And at the time, we'll get into that, but I didn't realize it. So I line up, and I'm like, I had 2 more that I had bought to bring to this, so I threw those down. I go take my spot. So let's just get into when this started. So when you see me in the video eating the chip, there's a reason why it looks like I am trying to just deep throat a chip. And it's because I was holding the chip by the packaging because I know myself and I will touch my face the whole time. And I didn't want to do that. So I'm holding it with the packaging, but I don't want to like take bites of this thing and have it all over my face. So I'm just going to put the whole thing in my mouth at once. And in order to do that is why I lean back and I try to shove the whole chip in my mouth that way. Thought processes escape me at the moment. Immediately upon putting that thing in my mouth and I start chewing it, my throat slams shut. And this is the point when my throat slammed shut is the point where I looked at you and I'm like, I can't swallow it. And you said,
part
gotta
where he gets
swallow
up and he goes, oh! when Jay goes, yeah.
Yeah, so here's.
Were you
here's
out
the
yet?
Yeah, this is where you're getting ready to eat it.
Okay, you're behind. There you are.
Oh,
Yeah, he's right behind me.
Oh, I
Yeah,
thought
so
it was smaller. Like, I didn't
No.
know the chip was that big.
no, it's
That's a
a
monster.
it's a big. It's
I
like
think
a
I can
full
zoom
size.
in.
Oh, I could handle that. No way.
Yeah, here he goes.
Yeah. Look at you go.
So I eat it like a rat in V. And then I get like 5 bites into it, I think, and like chews into it, and my throat just slams shut. And there it is. There's my throat slamming shut right there on the video.
I love how Bert just eats like a freaking Dorito.
No.
He could have
Now look,
dipped it.
extra
He's just
zero
like
right here.
Hulk.
The guy with the sunglasses on his head. It didn't phase him in the slightest.
No, it didn't. It didn't.
He made Bert look like a wuss.
He's extra zero, right? That's who that is. Yeah.
That's true Star Screamer right there.
All right.
He was just in the chat, keeps getting kicked. There's
So
the
at this
engineer
point-
voice.
And at this
There's
point,
Rico
Riley's
Red
walking
Star.
next to me. And what people don't realize is she's got a plastic cup half filled with ice, and she's just standing next to me, shaking it, going, "You want it? You want it?" Because she's a terrible
You
child.
maniac.
So what's funny is she just smirking, looking at all of us like,
Oh yeah, she enjoyed every second of this, including when she runs off and tells you guys I went to go puke.
and there's Antoine right there with the camera.
Yep.
Now later on, there's Antonio. Gosh, I wish your thing could work tonight, brother. He's right there. He's already got his face going on. This is only like 2 minutes in.
So
He looks like he's already about to go over.
He actually held strong until
He held strong for
13 minutes in.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's dancing.
I hit the 3
This
minute.
guy over here who's in the front who is that?
This guy,
Yeah.
he hopped in right as we started, and he tapped out near
He
the
tapped
end.
out about 5 minutes in.
Yeah.
About 5 minutes in. He lasted a couple of minutes, and then he finally went, "I'm out. I'm out."
Yeah,
Now this guy here with the glasses, I think that was the first one that went.
he went first. Yeah, he went. I think at the 2 minute mark, and I went at the 3 minute mark.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're suffering right now, buddy.
And when Kato and Deluxe joke
There's
about
me.
they aren't edited.
There's me with it. I'm like, time. Here's the time.
Like it's an immediate. You just watch me devolve over like 3 minutes.
Yeah.
I
As
think
soon as
right
it,
here when you told us I can't swallow this thing,
yeah,
they were like, dude,
I'm
you
trying.
can't just suck on it. You got to swallow it.
That's Lance Park, Antoine is or Mike from New York. The guy who's next to an extra zero.
Now this here is Antonio. This is the guy in the Decepticon shirt.
Yep.
Antonio, man, I wish you could get in here, but we're good to have you in the chat.
So I get it down, and here's me telling her.
He's seeing Jesus right now. And his wife's right there filming the whole thing, calling him a dumbass.
Well, and then there's the guy that's standing next to me. I saw his video somewhere.
I shared it. He sent it to me.
Antoine.
Yeah, he sent you the video, and yeah, you can just hear him and Riley are just laughing at me so hard every time he moves the camera to look at me. At this point, I'm standing up, I'm kicking my leg, and I'm
That's
just
what he's done. He's done right there.
yeah. Wait, hold on. That means
Hey, there's
I wasn't
Jazz.
second.
Yeah, there's the jazz lady.
Here comes Rodimus with the time.
Yep.
I
He was
wasn't
like a
number
ring
two.
girl.
Like those ladies at boxing matches that come across with the high heels.
Yep.
Round
Yep.
3.
Oh yeah. Yep. That was me. I said, no way am I doing.
Now look at Hoist is suffering. Yeah, he didn't say much.
No.
No. Elite said
He's
if I
over there
was
in
the
shock.
time he'd be laughing.
So leading up to this point is when I was dealing with the pain. It sucked, but I was going to deal with it. And then
right here's where you bail.
So right before this, I gagged, and the whole thing that shot before my eyes was just me puking on you and Bert.
That one not went over well.
Kicked out of the hotel, and it's going to be my fault. And I'm like, nope. As soon as I gagged, nope. Give me that ice.
That would have been bad enough. Those hotel workers were on our ass the whole con.
Yeah.
I don't think
hotel
they were
workers weren't. It was the TFCON
yeah,
staff.
Yeah, the
Or-
TFCon folks were.
staff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was definitely the TFCon staff.
And they didn't want to be. Trust me, I heard some of them talking, and some of them even said some stuff. They didn't want to have to do all that, but they were mandated
no.
by the hotel to do that.
Yeah, the hotel like sent me emails after we like registered for our rooms. You must abide by these guidelines.
Yeah,
It might have been.
Elites. I didn't see you hopped in there with a super chat. Let me Rodimus, let's see. What can we give you, Elite? I got anything new?
It's my professionalism rubbing off on you, Rodimus.
Now, real quick, I want you guys to watch this. Watch Antoine. He's filming us, but then he loses interest in us when Fire Talk starts to die, and he starts filming him instead.
He does this a couple times, and you just hear him and Riley are both laughing their asses off at me when I finally gave up. So then we'll get into what you guys didn't see in the video. Was I made my way over to the bathroom. Now, what some people might not know is that, yes, the Baltimore Comic Convention was next door, literally right across the street next door. But there was also the Baltimore Ravens were playing the
orange team.
Yeah, the ones from Ohio.
Orange
It's
team.
Ohio.
The Browns. The Browns. It's the Browns. Cleveland Browns.
Yeah, it was somebody. And it was a home game. So we were starting to get a bunch of people for the game coming in. So I go into this bathroom. Now this bathroom in this men's room is right next to the bar, and it's got 2 stalls. And I go in there, and I've destroyed all the ice in that cup, and I fill it up with tap water, and I take a bunch of it in my mouth, and I'm swishing it and spitting it. That's who it was. It was the Bengals. And I turn
the Bengals? I thought it was the Browns.
I turn around, and I'm like, I'm going to puke. And I open the stall door, and there is more piss on that toilet than there is toilet. It's the most disgusting toilet I've ever seen. And I'm like, I don't know. I'm going to fight this. I'm not doing that. So I spit in it. I turn around. I swish again, and I turn around again, and I'm trying to do that thing where it's like, you're going to puke, but you don't want to bend over to puke. You know what I mean? you're going to take it standing, which sucks, but you're going to do it. The entire time I'm in there going back and forth, there is another guy in the stall next to me, who you can tell is taking his time because he doesn't want to witness what's happening in this bathroom. So he finally comes out. And when he comes out, he's got this look on his face of like genuine concern. And he's like, "Are you okay?" And I just kind of get out the words, "One chip challenge." And he goes, "Oh, fuck that." Sorry for the language. But yeah, he's just like, nah. And he's washing his hands and stuff, and he leaves. Now, in my mind, I was in that bathroom for 15 minutes. According to the video, I was in that bathroom for 3. So I get myself to where I'm not gagging anymore. I didn't puke. That was good. I started to feel a little bit better. It's still hot. Like, what people might not understand is, all those milk runs, I didn't get one.
Oh.
All I had was the water from the bathroom.
And water doesn't help.
And it didn't help. All it was doing was helping me rinse some of the like particles, like chip pieces that were still in my like teeth and crap out of my mouth.
Oh.
So when I get back, I'm still dying.
I think while you're gone, this is when it really starts hitting Antonio here. Here's where he's...
Yeah, he starts to feel it.
Yeah. This is what I came back to.
Guy in the front.
And Antoine just films him.
I'm about ready to leave for dinner at this point. I was probably on my way down on the elevator.
And look at us. We're just laughing at everybody's pain. Oh, here's where getting tongue-tied. He gave up because what it was, if you couldn't do the challenge, you had to rip I destroyed the challenge. So
right.
He rips it right here, and we thought, okay, it's all good.
Which I ripped mine, but it was off camera.
There's me with the time. There's me with the time. Everybody
he just ripped it.
He's like, I'm out. This one's out. I'm out.
Rico's out.
Rico's out.
Antoine filming the people pass. There we go. Okay, who needed a paper towel?
This is when Starscreamer comes back, and he starts asking everybody he asked me if those rings were mine. So the guy that was in that stall got out of there so fast, he left his rings in the bathroom. He was
that's right.
So bad. He just dipped. He like dried his hands and dipped out, and I guess that's when he left rings in the bathroom.
This part right here cracks me up. You can't hear it as good in my videos. You can Bert's. But when Antonio goes to throw up, Bert says, if you're going to throw up, at least do it on camera. Yeah, there he is.
Yeah,
there.
Yeah, there he is. We're going to throw up on camera.
But this is when the actual concern starts hitting, I think, everybody.
Not yet. This is like, okay, he's
Little
coughing and
bit.
gagging, and it wasn't until he hit the floor that's when he really started worrying.
Yeah, well, there's Starscreamer running like beeline running back with the trash can.
Oh yeah, okay.
So now
I
he's got.
never saw that before.
Yeah, now he's got the trash can.
And you know what's bad about that whole thing? Yeah, man, he's moving quick.
Yeah.
And what's bad is not one hotel employee came up to see if he was okay. When I worked at a resort and I was part of the security team, something like this went on, you double checked. Hey, is everything all right?
And if you didn't know this, so right off camera, coming from where the guy in the red shirt just came from, kind of towards the, if you're looking at the left side of the screen, there's a security guard standing over there watching all this.
Oh, he passed us a couple times. He's the skinny guy, right?
He was circling us, but
Yeah.
at one point, he just stood over there for like 10 minutes.
Me with time. Now, the guy with the red shirt, he was making sure he was okay. Jay, you were trying to make sure he was okay. You know, I mean, we were there. It's not like we weren't gonna not gonna leave Antonio to because there was concern, but there was like, hey, we got a couple of people double checking to make sure he's okay. Right?
So, there was concern because we did ask at one point in the video. You hear Bert ask his wife, like, he doesn't have any allergies or anything, right? Because when we started to get a little bit concerned.
Yeah, because
This
a
right
lot
here-
of us here, prior service, military, we're ready. Something's up, and that's when we found out too. He didn't eat anything. I mean,
okay.
and that was the big killer. You cannot eat one of those chips on an empty stomach.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is about the time when I came downstairs and I get off the elevator. I take one step outside. I see everybody just huddled around him, and I was like, what is going on now? Like, it looked like I told Jason earlier, I was like, it looks like Jesus is being born over there. Like, how many people are huddled around?
Oh,
Of
wow.
course, what's funny is look at the concern. You got Antonio here on the floor, big grin, big grin, big grin, big grin. Because we're at the point where he's saying, I am okay. It hurt, and we know it hurts. We've all done it
Yeah.
before.
They're double checking. I mean, that's the thing. I was like, we
Yeah, I was
were
like, hey,
all
what's going on?
there.
What's
It's
going
not like we
on?
weren't leaving them behind.
Nothing to see here.
And Mike was in the red shirt. Mike Rogers.
That's what the chat said. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know who that lady was. She acted like a nurse. Of course, this is where we decided to end it. Like, this shit's getting serious now.
Yeah, I'd come back right before this, and I was still in enough pain to where like there was nothing I could do to help you, Antonio. Man, I'm sorry. I was riding the wave right there with you. Now, luckily, I was on the exact other end of the spectrum. I had eaten a massive amount of food.
Didn't think True Starber could move that quick.
Dude, he was like moving like a freaking linebacker. I mean, he was just like,
he was puking and jiving between people. Like,
Yeah.
trash
He was
can.
he was moving quick.
See, that's the part I think people don't understand is when you were laying down, Antonio, that's what anybody does when your stomach cramps up that bad. And unfortunately, when you eat something that spicy, that's one of the things that can happen is your stomach is trying to process that as fast as it can. And it can
Everybody's thinking he has a heart attack. Of course, like Bert said, we had this big crowd of people, and when Antonio hit the floor, that crowd was like,
Yeah.
oh yeah.
They were
When I
gone,
heard
of
what
course.
happened, like I initially thought he had like an allergic reaction or something.
that's what we were worried about too.
Yeah.
Right.
Because that's what Bert actually asked him. Some people have those allergies to those hot peppers, and of course he ran down before Antonio. We had already we read the back of the chip. Okay, here's what to expect. Da 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 da. And after we were getting ready to open them, is when Antonio come shooting down that escalator. I want to play. So he didn't really hear what we said these were.
So Antonio, I know you're in the chat, but did you have any idea what you were getting into when you ate?
I don't think he did. I don't think he did.
It's like I had an idea and still did that to myself, but like, did you not know how bad that was? Like, I'm just curious. Or were you, like me, you knew it was gonna be hot. You didn't know it was gonna be that damn hot.
Chauncey, it didn't affect me in the slightest. I mean, that always worries me. The very first time I did it in 2019, I had lava butt something horrible. This one, nothing. There he is. He's had no idea.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But when I think after it's probably about 2 minutes after the video ended, Antonio's on the ground. He's laughing, and Bert heard his wife say, "You dumbass." And at that point, when his wife can call him a dumbass while he's laying on the floor, we realize, okay, he's good. We're going to joke with him. And that's when we got on the floor and talked to him for a little bit. So all's well that ends well. Even the balloon enthusiasts who thought we did something horrible, it didn't. We made good friends with it and everything. So what's T-Man saying? I knew what that chip was, and I didn't want that in my life. That was Kato and Deluxe too. Like,
I have seen video of you guys having reactions to it, and I said, nope, done, out, not even attempting it.
And with us, it's serious. I mean, we're not trying to overreact for the camera, because you'll see some people, they're spitting and hawking and everything else. But I think the last video we did, because it was me and Bert and then my neighbor, and my neighbor's reaction.
His face was like it was like up there, like that, or
see, and that's it. Antonio told us, he said, that was my first TFCon. Yeah, that thing was horrible. I'll never do it again, but I will never forget it. I met you guys, and it's just something I will always remember. So all's well that ends well.
Burnt's dad.
What's that?
I look like Burnt's dad.
Must have missed that.
You're not telling us, Rodimus?
No.
So I'm looking through the chat over here now.
My wick.
You get nothing for
your father.
So you get nothing for doing this. This is just fun. It's just a challenge. It's like an ice bucket challenge or any other stupid challenge. None of us did this for money. None of us had a bet going. Nothing like that. This was just us being dumbasses, and it was
an episode of Jackass, basically.
Originally,
listen to this man.
What was supposed to happen was we were buying these for all of us YouTuber group, and we got to talking. Actually, somebody mentioned it in the chat. Says you guys ought to all eat one of these chips, and then sit around the lobby or sit on a panel and take questions from the audience.
Right.
And so the plan was that this was going to be a panel or a discussion called Burning Questions, where we all would eat the chip, and then we were going to try to answer your questions. And then with when COVID reactivated and they started putting masks on everybody again, that got thrown out the window. But we already had 12 of these damn chips. And we're like, well, what can we do with them? Let's just do a lobby thing. So it was just one thing that turned into another, and
that's why point in the video you hear Bert ask, "Does somebody ask us a question?" That's why Bert just says that, is because originally it was supposed to be like a funny Q&A of us not being able to speak.
I think Bert was even trying to suggest that we did it on a panel, and I was like, I don't think we're going to be able to have time for that. That wouldn't have worked.
Them mask police would have been on us so quick.
Yeah.
Did you imagine masking up or doing that?
Oh God, no. Dude, they've made me play my senior year of basketball in freaking mask. I couldn't eat food in a mask. Yeah, it was ridiculous. Thank God they're not making me do it in college now.
Oh, it's getting ridiculous. It is ridiculous at this point because the masks don't really. I mean, I'm going to be honest. The masks medically do not do anything.
No.
So, but that's neither here nor there. But money is math is, so I should be telling my co-hosts. Didn't bother me still proving a point to choose to.
You proved your point. You 100% proved your point.
Yeah.
Wait, was it you that went out after that and went and had habanero mango wings?
Yeah, that was Extra Zero. He went out and decided, hey, that chip was just an appetizer. What's up, Mr.
Hey, there he is.
Hey.
What is wrong with you? Extra, not Dylan. Extra. What is wrong? How did you eat that chip and then go have habanero wings? Do you just not?
One of these, didn't you?
No.
That's gonna kill. said, imagine how bad it would be wearing and breathing in that spice.
I would be miserable.
Oh,
I like wings, and I'd still be miserable. Like that would be awful.
any lunch inspire crossover between TF and Paqui.
Somebody asked me what it smelled like, and to me, it just smelled like dirt and regret.
That sounds semi-accurate.
Yeah, like it just smelled earthy, dirty. You're gonna
That's
regret
what it is. It smelled like potting soil with Tabasco on it or something.
Yeah.
Something weird. Let's see. I got 2 super chats to make up for. Dylan, what do you want to see? You want to see Bert dance?
We can dance if we want to. We can leave your friends behind. Cause your friends don't dance, and if they don't dance, well, they're no friends of mine. See.
And here's one for the other one. This is everybody's favorite, just for Bert going live.
80s Toys has an eBay page.
That's why we keep hearing the eBay ding.
Yeah.
We were off earlier. We were talking with Matt, and whoops, there it goes. What happened?
I leaned back and there wasn't nothing there.
Live.
Wow.
Look.
Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain.
Yep.
Oh, that was so embarrassing. Let's see.
What was the first feeling after eating it and stuff? My guess is that you guys felt like it was hell.
So after we ate it, I went back up to the room, and I took a shower. But that's just because I needed a shower. Like I sat in the shower. I'm not gonna lie. Like I was in the shower for a while, just kind of relaxing. But like you said, I didn't really have any stomach problems after that.
Oh, I
Even
would
the
have
next-
cried.
I was fine the next morning.
I would have
Completely
cried.
Like we came back out after all that. We went back downstairs and hung out and stuff.
Next time we gotta have my wife actually try it because she's a big spice queen.
Oh, if we do it at the next
She said she
TFCON,
wanted
I'll
to
get
try
in
it,
on
didn't
it.
she?
Yep. She loves spicy food. Loves spicy food.
Like the crying game. No.
There's a down in here in Jersey. We have a place on Long Beach Island.
Okay, this guy is giving you $5, so we got to give him a reward. What do you think? You want
Well,
to
he's
see?
giving your therapist $5.
Have you seen Soundwave? Have you seen Soundwave and Ravage?
Uh-huh.
You have. Hold on, let me get this off here. I'm not that mean of a dad. I know what to show him and what not to.
Oh,
Let's see. Let's do Soundwave.
Ravage eject.
You haven't seen that one, have you?
Dylan's got a
Yeah, I've
question.
seen it before. I remember.
Now, Mr. Fire Talks here said he may be at the Comic-Con we're going to in Roanoke. That's the guy who made your logo and your symbol.
All the rollers that float around your house.
I saw that logo on that Toys for Tots video. That was really cool.
And that was all his idea. That wasn't anything for me. He said, Dad, what are these boxes? And I said, well, during Christmas time, during the holidays, there's kids that don't get visited by Santa Claus. And sometimes their moms and dads don't have enough money to give them presents. And so what people do is they go to the store and they buy gifts and they put them in these boxes so needy kids will get them. And he went right back to grab a figure set that he had reviewed, was it last week with your robots? And he liked those. He liked them so much. He said, I'm going to give these to another kid to like. And that's what happened. So I was really proud of him.
That was good of you, dude.
Cool.
Oh yeah,
Very
that's
cool. So you're doing good. It's about time for your bath, isn't it? All right. Well, you go ahead and get ready. I'm going to sign off with these guys. Okay.
All right. Bye, everybody.
Bye, Dylan.
Bye.
hi, buddy.
Hey,
Just to
put
conclude-
away.
We've been cleaning out his room and how we found all these old superhero costumes, and he has been wearing a different superhero costume every day.
Nice. My son's getting really big into Spider-Man right now. So, go Webs go.
Antonio, I'm going to have the little one with me this time. That's going to be my Christmas present to him. 2 days to Comic-Con, 2 days staying at the motel with a swimming pool. So we're going to do a Daddy Dylan weekend because
That's awesome.
the wife and I, we're tired of buying him all this crap that he'll buy it, he'll get it, he'll play with it, and it goes into storage, never to be touched again. So
Yeah.
we're trying something else. Well,
Kyle.
it's been an hour. I appreciate you guys hopping on. True Star Screamer, I'm sorry the internet connection kept kicking you off. Antonio, I hate the fact you couldn't join us, but I'm glad you came in the chat. I'm glad you're okay. I'm glad you don't hate us. We're going to get this working so you can get on here and talk to us. And you guys, I appreciate each and every one of you. You guys out there, love you to death. Gano, pleasure having you on.
It's a pleasure being on, man.
I'll definitely enjoy.
Would love to do another one anytime.
Oh yeah,
As long as I don't have basketball practice or class, but I mean, evenings I'm always open.
Cool.
Let's see. Somebody
When am I
asked.
going to come straight at? Oh, when am I going to come see the Straight Out of Cybertron collection? I think because he lives nearby me. I think. I'm gonna have to check that out.
He
still
showed
have your
that
card.
picture, and that was insane.
That was
that
he's got an
Xbox he has.
insane setup.
Ridiculous.
Yup. Yeah.
This
I
guy
definitely-
right here, we met him at TFCON. He's got a brand new YouTube channel. He's getting started up right now. Go subscribe to this guy. Awesome dude. Now, funny story about Leland. I didn't tell Leland this, but the other guys know it. Right after what happened with Antonio. All right, and Antonio, we he had just walked off. So I'm over there talking to Bert, and I see Rodimus heading toward me with Leland. Now, Leland is 4 of me. He's just like this jacked up dude, and he's just heading straight toward me. He's got this serious look on his face. And my only thought was, oh, shit, there's Antonio's brother. Well, we talked for the longest time. He's a great guy. He's been hitting me up with some YouTuber ideas, and I told him once he gets his channel up and running, we're going to get him on one of these to chat with. Oh, there's Antonio again. Much love to all you guys. Man, you're the true hero, brother. You did it. You survived. You got the stories.
This is something we'll always. It'll be like 20 years from now. We'll be like, a little bit grayer, and we'll be sitting there going, "Yeah, that was a great time. Remember that TFCon where we had a hot spicy challenge?" And,
oh my God, I'll be 68. Oh yeah, I remember that.
When I was younger,
Patriot Prime in the home.
Is Leland able to share a link to his channel or?
Yeah, Leland, can you copy a link? Throw it in the chat. We got 45 people. We can probably send your way. Get you started, buddy.
I'm thinking about restarting again with videos because I used to do some when I was a little bit younger, my freshman and sophomore year of high school. I think I'm gonna probably start up again.
Well, the only way to get started is to do it. Just do it.
And if you really, the thing is that make sure you keep the passion going. That's the thing that I will say. From someone who's I've been doing YouTube for what, 6 years? It's almost like 6 years since 2015, and it's a matter of keeping that passion going. I'm currently trying to write scripts. I know Rico's trying to wants me to take care of a certain character, and I'm trying to write the script for it. So,
oh, there you go.
See, with my career path, I've started studying at college. I'm probably gonna have to have Prowl as my mascot.
Prowl is cool. They need to re-release that Amazon set, or at least the 2 figures. I think the Ironhide is supposed to be coming out for Studio Series 86 now.
That's what I heard.
I heard that. I hope he has a removable head.
I hope they make the back of it look a little bit. I don't understand why it has rockets coming out of the back of the damn thing.
Yeah, I don't know.
Or at least they do something about the feet. If it's going to be Studio Series, do something about the feet.
Yeah, I have the non-F feet waiting for him if they keep the same feet.
Okay, guys, here's Leland's channel. I just found it. He's only got one video up right now, but it's a work in progress. So there is his link to his channel right there.
Cool.
There we go.
All right. Well,
30. Let's get him to 60.
What? Trying to see if there's anything.
You're welcome, Antonio. You earned it.
Definitely.
You have one of only like 4 of those that changed hands over that weekend.
Antonio, PM me your address. I'll send you something too.
Uh-oh.
You never know.
Never know what he's going to send you.
All right. Well, we'll try this for the 4th time. I do have to leave. Got to get a little kid to bed. Guys, I appreciate you hopping in. As usual, we always have a good time. It always derails, and that's what I like about it. You guys in the chat, thank you so much for joining in. I appreciate all your support. Go check out Leland's channel. Check out all these channels. All these guys work really hard to give you that free content that you enjoy. And stay tuned, because tomorrow, hopefully, I'll upload a brand new G1 review of this fantastic figure right here. So that's pretty much it. Guys, you got anything else to say? One final thing?
Other than until next time, till all are one.
That'll work for me. Once again, guys, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe. This is Patriot Prime signing out. Hooah!